Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
What's going on, people? This is Inflewence back with a review overview of the Hohem smartphone iSteady gimbal. So it's version 2.1 Hohem. This is everything you get in the box. It's just going to be a quick overview, not really review because I haven't used it but for a day and a little while, but so far I can tell you it's great for what it is. So you get this strap in the box, that, you know, wrist strap, so you don't drop it. You can thread it in here if you want. You get this stand, which is cool because they do have the threads where you can put this on a tripod, or you can just stand this and it has its own tripod, which is what this is for. Does that. Then you have it on the tripod. So you get that. You get this charging cable because it is electronic. And you get this bag, nice velvety bag with some branding right here. Looks nice. And the unboxing experience is pretty premium feeling, even though this is a cheaper product, which I like. Feels better than what you pay for it, I believe, personally. So on here, just to get it started, you got the power button and you have the shoot button. You have the zoom over here, the zoom button. Not really wheel, but it's, you know, up or down for zoom. Then this controls the actual joystick gimbal. If you don't have it locked, you can. And you have charging over here. It's USB-C. I don't know how long the battery lasts. It doesn't really say, but it seems pretty large because it took a while to charge, unless the charge is just really slow. I don't know. But let me take this off for now so we can get it in the frame more. So with this, it comes like this. It does fit in the case. Everything fits in the case, actually. You can put it all in that little case. It protects it. It's pretty nice. It's heavier than I thought it would be, but it's not crazy heavy. It is a little short, which may impede your hand grip and may cause some maybe discomfort after a while. I'm not sure. I haven't used it for long periods of time. But again, you can put this on there and it kind of extends it. It gives it more once you put it on there tight, so nothing happens. It doesn't fall off. But once you do that, then you have the extension. It's kind of an extension to the grip, which I probably will keep that on there. So to get this thing started, you have to push it up there, lock this so it doesn't move, and then unlock this. It says right there, it has where you unlock and lock. So go that way. Now it's unlocked. Now you can put the phone on here and center it. You can lock this as well if you're trying to get the phone centered. Has self-explanatory. Says phone camera that direction. Look for your phone camera. Phone is not included, of course. Now for that price, it wouldn't be. So it's just spring loaded. So I also like this because it doesn't need on the power button. You try to get it, you got to get it centered, but it doesn't push the power button. You know, a lot of power buttons are in a weird spot on phones. So if you do that, it doesn't impede on the power button. Once you get the phone in, hold the power button down, you see the 3 lights, then it'll make a noise and it'll calibrate. So now it's calibrated. So now you have the gimbal. Steady. You got up and down, side, back and forth. You can also change what you want to do. You can tap that. If you want to up and down or side by side, tap it back, goes back. You can tap it twice. It goes back to center. This is a record or take a picture button. Now let's get into the app a little bit. Starts out like that. This app has a lot of tutorials, and it's really great, to tell you the truth. The only downfall, I know some people don't like, that you need the app to activate the gimbal, but you don't have to use the app to take pictures. You can use your phones already because it's Bluetooth. So the record button, snap picture button works. All that works. with your regular camera as well, because the only downfall with this is the maximum record resolution is 4K, but it's only 4K 30. So if your phone records in 4K 60, you can't get there and you got to use your regular app. I like to record in 4K 60 a lot because it gets it more smoother depending on what I'm recording. You got all the tutorials. It tells you all these tutorials. It has the iSteady X, the version 2 and X2. Then you have some creative, I think people, like you can sign up for the app. You can have your own account. I don't, so I'm not signed up. So that's one thing. You don't have to sign up for anything. You just have to download the app. It'll probably update too, and then just get started. So when you get started on here, but you're seeing through the camera app right now. And if you see at the top, you see the phone battery, and you also see the tripod battery, how much is left. So that's pretty cool. You got the flash camera. You can switch modes. You can track people's face. So either an object or a face. And you have to, say you have to put on what you want to do, an object or a face. Then over here, you have different modes. Do a time lapse through the moments. So then you have different modes. You hit moments and it comes over here and it actually shows you how to do it and to start doing it. So you got the inception, panoramic video, got the smart motion time lapse, which I like, and I'll show you one now that I recorded earlier. Fantastic rotation and the dolly zoom. So to do that, you just start one of these and then it'll give you different parameters, like whatever parameters you want. It's pretty intuitive as far as getting things together. Then you have your zoom here. You can do everything on touchscreen. You got your working mode. You can pan and tilt. You can change that if you want. Pan, follow, all lock, or point of view, all follow. Like you can do different things. Pretty nice. Got the motor response. You can go from slow, medium to really fast. The roll, auto rotation, left right joystick. You can change where you want what your joystick does. Auto calibration. You can change joystick speed. You can go into general. You see that, and then you go up here, and now here's your professional mode where you can change and see where it pops up. You can change shutter speed, ISO, the white balance, all that good stuff. So that's great. And here's the video resolution, which is only 4K 30 frames per second, as you can see. You only do 30 frames per second, but again, you can use your regular camera app with this. You don't have to use this, but this is pretty robust. So it's pretty nice that they have this app. And time lapse, I'll show you time lapse because it'll just crash it. Usually when I try to, okay, it's not crashing it now. See, always happens on camera. So I guess you can do the shutter speed, the time, or you can do. So that's cool. I think moments is more with the time lapse, the smart time lapse. I think it's just an easier thing because you push start and there you go. You can do 120 panning range. You can do duration 30 up to 30 minutes or 15 minutes, depending, which it comes out to, video is 15 seconds. You can change from 5 minutes. You can do 60 seconds, 5 minutes, 15 minutes to 30, up to 30 minutes, which you can get a good time lapse for 30 minutes. You try and get that sunset and you try and get that pan sunset and the video comes out 15 seconds. But so if you got it for 30 minutes, it's just going to record longer. Like each pan will be longer, like while it's turning. Just be a slower turn. I think that's about it for the app. Again, I think it's a pretty good app, and the fact that you don't need to use it, but it does have a lot of stuff in there, and it does have a lot of tutorials and different things. Like all of this you can figure out. It'll just tell you it has a lot more. If you're looking for something like this, I bought this for something specific, an event, so I can have steady camera work, which will be coming up. You will see some videos using this in action, more than just this overview. All right, so we'll get up with you guys in another video. I will put a link in the description for this, and I thank you. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it.
Ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.